Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm SimonOuma and I'm here with Minnevolved.
Heyo! Um, the last couple episodes have been all over the place, and to be entirely honest, I forget exactly what we were doing besides investigating this room and two bodies apparently.
We were running around looking for Robo Justice and I guess whoever killed the bodies, which could be Robo Justice.
Yeah.
And the bodies were, because the bodies disappeared and we don't know what happened.
I think we've done everything in this room except for talking to Byakuya?
Yeah.
Something like that. So how about we just start with that and see where we go?
Fair enough.
Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise.
Given the situation, it does make sense to suspect him.
Yeah, and we did have a confession from Hifumi saying Yasuhiro.
Yeah, that too.
When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died.
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? To just make someone else think that he didn't do it? I don't know.
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see?
I mean, he is kind of dumb. Oh, that's so mean. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
No, but like, I feel like it's either that simple or it's complete misdirection, you know?
Yeah, could be either one.
Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So, if you're the killer, you, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means.
Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Bitch, please. Huh? What's with the attitude?
It's Byakuya. He gives everyone attitude.
Honestly.
But you have my appreciation.
Whatever, bruh.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
Whatever. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he had figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
Yeah, it might have killed him. Probably kill him to be nice.
Okay, yeah, I know, right? So, I think we've done everything in here, haven't we? At least for now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went through it all last time.
Okay. Oh. There's only one way in and out of this room.
Oh, then we need to look at the door.
Through the door that Hina said was locked before. Oh, I guess we're just doing it anyway. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. Oh!
And it was locked
Interesting.
before.
So somebody...
Hina said
Yeah.
that, yeah.
So when it was locked, somebody was in there. In here.
That's right. And not just a body.
Got you. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina said Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. I mean, if you're gonna hide something, you're gonna hide it in a door that can only be locked from the inside. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. Yes, okay. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. Yeah, that's what we said. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... Oh. Repository door has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room, where Taka was found. Okay.
So that's saying that, yes, we found everything and now we can leave.
Cool. So, part of me is like, should we just go to the equipment room first since it's closer?
Yeah, sure. Do that.
Because I feel like, you know, we might as well.
Yeah,
Where is
we can
it?
go anywhere we need to. There are quite a few places to investigate.
Yeah, I just figured since this one is literally right here.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just makes the most sense in my head. I know there's no actual time limit, but like, I feel like if we were in this situation and there was, we gotta be efficient.
Yeah, look forward to be free then.
Yikes. Okay, alright, so we've got Toko in here, we got boxes, we got blood splatter on the floor, we got a hammer, okay. Hammer. Justice Hammer 4. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. I can't help but notice there's no blood on it. The body was moved, but the murder weapon, was just left here. Because that's a lot of blood. Why is there none on the weapon itself?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Speaking of blood. Yikes. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. Right, because they used the cart thingy. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. Yeah. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Makes sense. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room, bloodstain. Alright. I mean, it makes sense.
It does, yeah.
But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. I think I know what happened with Hifumi.
Yeah, you might be onto something there.
I think I know. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but I think I know. That's still a total mystery. Okay. That's probably not. Let's look at these. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. And just recently, too. Isn't that the one that's, another one of these is in the art room, no? Or the repository?
Yeah. Under Taka's body.
Yeah, it's from the same pile. Alrighty, madam, friend, what do you got for us?
Oh look, she's crazy again.
Yep.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. What? I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Yeah, like you don't... How did... Girl, okay,
He has
so...
nothing to say.
Yeah, I guess not. And there's not really a whole lot for us to look at. Because I don't think this is anything important. I'm gonna click it anyway.
Probably just
because...
the monitor camera or something.
Yeah. That's such a weird angle for it. Okay. Keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting caps lock. Just need to see. That's the camera. So there's not really anything in here.
Yeah, I guess we're done in here then.
Okay, that was... I don't know what I was expecting, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit more there, I guess, but okay. So, I guess we should just go to the nurse's office?
Sure.
Let's see if I can remember. Alright, map. Alright, how do I go to things? Where am I at? Okay, that's the 3rd floor. Gym entryway. I mean, I guess technically that could work. Gym 2nd floor for the pool. Yeah, I guess this'll work. Because the nurse's office isn't far from here, I don't think.
It's all the way back down on the first floor.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
We got it. Oh, hello, Celeste. How are you? There's blood on the floor, friend. I'll talk to you in a moment. Justice Hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Kifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. Anything else to look at? There's... I thought I saw something back here, did I not? Looks like a trash can. Just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. This is just like Earthbound. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth. Yeah, this is definitely supporting my thoughts.
Glass is cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got some kind of a cartoon character on it. But it's so... but it's also covered in blood. Hi, Celeste.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I know. I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. I know who did it. Well, who did this specifically.
Yeah, you seem to be on the right track before, so...
Okay, that's the camera. I'm just... We've looked at the hammer, we've looked at the trash can. So is it just Celeste herself that we need to talk to now?
There's one other thing you need to click on in here.
This looks vaguely important. Looks like a fridge.
Yeah, that's it.
A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. Definitely not a drink, I'm gonna assume. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Who the fuck's doing a blood transfusion in a high school?
The nurse? And unless Makoto's a vampire, I don't think he wants to drink that.
That shit ain't going on in a high school, I'm sorry. That ain't... no. It doesn't help me, though I'm not a vampire. But it's important, though, because... Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else in here?
That should be it.
Another monitor. Okay, well, I guess we'll have a chat with Ponytails McGee over here. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Doing our damn job? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. No big deal or nothing. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. There's Celeste's account. Okay. So I guess there's not really a lot to see in here at the moment. Or a lot else.
I think we got it all.
Very cool. Alright, now the question is, where else do we go? Oh, hi!
The question is, they're gonna trigger something and take you where you need to go on its own, so.
Fair enough.
So this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
Really? You could have stuck with me. You have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did. That you meant to. But you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed.
Uh-huh.
You should go to Hero's room.
We should? Why?
Why? Well, there might be stuff in there. Oh, and let me give you this.
Meet in the dining hall. Interesting. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap.
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
We're supposed to be cooperating.
Goodbye.
Rude. Okay. Hero's room it is then, I guess. So he said to go to Hero's room, but... what's waiting for me there? Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Interesting that it's unlocked, though. Oh, he's got some cool stuff in here. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? more importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Okay. Wow, there's a ton of things in here.
There's a lot in here, but we don't really need to look at that much.
Okay, there's boxes though.
Yep.
So what are these, Amazon packages? I think there's something in the cardboard box. That's the first thing I thought of. Gonna be real. Oh, hello. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Oh. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Okay. Robo Justice blueprints. Well, that was something.
Yep.
We got his bed. We got some stuff here. What's anything worth examining over here? I saw something. Oh no, that's just the door. Fine, be boring.
I think you just really need the blueprints.
Yeah, nothing. Fair enough. Hello, Hina.
There's the trigger. Makoto! Big news! Big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
Oh, good. What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Well, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
So Justice showed up too.
Robo Justice?
It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
To think, Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Oh good, I don't have to teleport there. Alrighty. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice looking pool.
It's not bad.
Everybody's way over there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you just click there and it'll take you to them.
Everybody's just way off in the distance. Hi, Kyoko. Kyoko, and... Hey, buddy.
Phew, man. I have had the worst day.
Sir? You're kind of under suspicion. Hiro? Well, I guess we're talking to people. I am positive that is the suspicious individual that attacked me. Okay. Matches the picture.
Apparently, that ridiculous object is Hiro. I'd ask Kyoko for the details if I were you.
Okay, we'll get to her.
Robo Justice finally made his appearance. Huh. I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
I'm gonna talk to him. Hero?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would I be?
Discount Optimus Prime. That's a good question.
What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me when I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
Sir? Okay, well then. Anything else to... Not really. Okay. Wait, do we get money for... No? Okay. Kyoko? What's going on?
Right.
I found Hero.
Awesome.
He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
Not the time, sir.
What?
That's creepy.
Yeah. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't... hold on. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hmm?
Hey,
More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
first of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
let me out of here.
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong.
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem...
There's a clasp on the bag that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off.
Phew, free at last.
Hmm.
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume.
What? Hold on a second.
honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. How did you know that? We didn't tell you that.
The room was unlocked. Maybe she went in there.
I mean, I guess. In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Fair enough. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious? The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hiro?
Shall we tie him up and gag him? Wow.
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
Tie me up?
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. But who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
How would you even climb the... I mean,
That's
okay.
not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see? It's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Kodo, go ahead.
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces of the, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
But what the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me?
Interesting. So I don't know exactly how this whole thing fits into what I was thinking before. But I guess that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be convoluted and weird.
Yeah, you seem to have some good thoughts when we were going through that, though.
Yeah, like I'm just a little bit fuzzy on Hiro's involvement specifically.
Yeah, you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I figured as much. There's a big locker near the pool. Oh, okay. Alright. So are we done here, basically?
I would say I just try talking to them again, because we should be getting the announcement in here.
Got you. I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time? I have no idea.
Then perhaps...
Perhaps she really is working with the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But... you are quite protective of her, yes? That's because she's helped me out so much up until now. If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust. I mean, she's not wrong.
That is true. It's looking more and more like it really was a setup.
Fair. She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I'd better leave her alone. Okay.
What the heck?
There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Well, two people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Nah, I don't think it'd be that obvious.
Please.
I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then...
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
That's not... Sir.
Yeah.
Also, did everybody forget about Fight Club rules?
I was wondering if you'd say that. Yeah, they totally don't really keep consistent with that. I see. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Please.
Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it all, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
I know. That note.
Note?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we could use to escape.
Huh?
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Huh.
But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
Interesting.
So...
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
What, really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all of that to trick me.
Ah.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
Ah.
I still don't buy it.
I don't blame her.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
It's not in his pocket, is it?
I don't believe so.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Well,
Ah.
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
as I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
But what the heck? For serious. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Please.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone, help me. Actually, it's not. He is totally broke.
Well, she don't know that. To be fair, she's kind of pulling that out of her ass.
That is true. And he's lying about it. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Pete, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura get into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands.
It wouldn't really work out particularly well, no.
Yep, that's not wrong. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away. Now
Makoto.
you, madam.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me where, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No.
Madam! To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
Okay.
I'm just gonna take you there. Okay. So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know? They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
We have to hurry. Before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then. Show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Okay. The game really likes to just sort of randomly pick and choose when we go to places and when it'll just take us there.
Yeah.
We'll go here. Huzzah! Wrong place though, but relatively close.
Hifumi, and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka and, without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
The movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay. I guess we'll just talk to her again.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
I wouldn't have noticed. No, it's not. That's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look.
Okay.
It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right?
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which one's the minute hand, which one's the hour hand.
I mean, it'll tell you what it stopped on.
I know, but like, I want to try to figure it out.
It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
Okay, fair enough. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
So it would have been 6 a.m.
That's right.
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls. Yeah.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken
however,
Witch Watch has wristwatch. I can talk.
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand.
Oh, he's got
It
something
appears-
in there.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry. I'm looking at the picture and not the text,
Okay.
so I'm like... Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something written in... Or there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out?
Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. And boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was, nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Okay. A piece of paper?
Hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own.
Interesting. There's not even anything on that piece of paper. It's just ripped.
Yep. Just a scrap.
The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which was found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that? And why? Okay. So, did you find anything?
indeed.
More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants. So I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see?
In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants. Not like his socks or something.
I don't think that's... yeah. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... it better be important. It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. Oh, there's a note. And it's ripped.
There you go.
A note? I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. That's the note Hiro was talking about.
It does seem that way.
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. Don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 p.m. Oh,
6 a.m.
at 6
Yeah,
a.m.
a little different from Hiro's note.
Interesting.
so...
That sounds very familiar.
That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. And he was just telling us the truth.
However,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Indeed.
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Interesting. Somebody didn't really go to bed.
There's that too.
The time is different, and the location. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Right, because it was ripped. Did he take it from Taka?
It would appear that way since Taka was gripping a scrap of paper that probably lines up with that.
Yeah, because the paper that Taka's got looks like the corner of it, and it looks like the corner was ripped. So I feel like the two would line up. Huh?
So,
And part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
Yeah, I think we're jumping ahead.
A little bit.
There's some meaning to part of it being ripped. Yeah. Could you maybe explain it a little more?
Think carefully.
hey,
We already did.
We sure did. And why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
Alright.
hey,
The note
The
Hifumi
note
had's been
Hifumi had.
added. Very cool.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them.
Interesting point to make.
So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murder was carried out.
Fair enough.
Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't thinking about them at all, so I feel like you could have just not mentioned it and it wouldn't have made a difference to me. Gonna be 100% real.
Well, there might be something there. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders.
Interesting.
There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
Okay. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. I think I'm kind of on Makoto's wavelength here, finally. Sort of like, okay, I mean, sure.
And on the other hand, I know exactly what she's talking about.
I'm sure you do.
So, you're Makoto and I'm Kyoko.
I'm running on half knowledge here, so.
That is true.
But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Okay. Interesting.
And that would
And
be it.
there it is.
Like I said,
Okay.
not too much that we had left.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
Bruh.
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
Okay, then.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that as our cue to end off today's episode.
I was going to say, shall we leave it there in front of the ominous door?
Indeed, as our usual plans tend to go. I will do what I can to make this episode a little bit more digestible, maybe? I don't know. It'll still be long,
That's fine.
but it's okay. You know what? Sometimes y'all deserve a longer episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching this. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did recording it. Shit's gonna go down. We're gonna sort out this shit show of a case in the next few episodes, so definitely stick around.
Yeah, that's gonna be a time getting through all that, but for now, thanks for watching, everyone.
Peace out, y'all.